Okay.
See?
Should we do it?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Do we want like an awkward start?
I think we're doing it right now, no? So that was pretty awkward, Teresa. How you doing?
Good. You? Good morning.
Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Wherever you are. Wherever you're from. And whatever you're doing. We hope you sit back, enjoy this show, because it's the news and it's climbing daily.
News team, assemble!
And there's a lot of news. A lot of big news. I feel it's gonna be the biggest news week of the year.
What's first up?
First up is a 9A first ascent, Boulder. The mellow video we've all been waiting for revealed Shawn Raboutou's impressive first ascent of Alphane, a 9A in Chironico, Switzerland. The boulder can be separated into two parts, the crimpy start, which is about 8B plus or 8C, followed by a long 8C plus, and as Daniel Wood said, to do this thing it requires both power and endurance. There are only two other 9As in the world, Burden of Dreams in Finland, established by Nalle Hukataivo, and Return of the Sleepwalker in Red Rocks, first ascended by Daniel Woods. Both are currently unrepeated.
This is what I saw like a while ago.
Yeah.
On I reported about it like about a couple of months ago, that because he was trying to keep a secret for this mellow release, right?
Yes, but then there's apparently another secret 9A first ascent from Shawn in the US.
Right.
He did like in June or something. But this is out and about. It's a 9A. You know, he tried it with all the big guys.
Was this the one that was featured in a video with Daniel Graham? No, it wasn't.
I think Dave did find it anyway because he did
Graham,
the first.
Sorry, Dave Graham, not Daniel Woods.
Daniel, Dave, D&D.
DG.
Isn't that a game? D&D.
Let's not deviate, Teresa. Come on, focus.
But yes, anyway, great video from the Mellow guys.
You watched the whole thing? Impressive.
Are you calling me out?
45 minutes. It's an epic.
I prioritized climbing instead of watching a video. But yes, I watched the meat of it, and this looks hard. And it's like a pumpy traverse. Anyway, you go. I highly recommend watching the full video, but it is divided in chapters.
Okay. Just in case you want to watch in a couple of sittings.
Yeah, exactly. Like in chapters, like a series.
In chapters, okay.
Yes. Anyway.
Okay, moving on. Next up, we've got some more hard bouldering in the US. American climber Drew Ruana has made a first ascent of a long-term project in Lincoln Cave, Colorado, calling it the last undone line of the Lincoln Cave and my hardest yet. He has named the climb Distortion and given it a grade of V16 or 8C+. There was a film of the ascent which was premiered at the Arc'teryx Colorado Community Evening last week. Hopefully, the public will be able to see it soon. Drew Ruana, who is an Arc'teryx athlete, and therefore that's why he was premiered at the Arc'teryx Colorado Community last week. Was anybody there? Did anybody see it? Because we would love to see it.
We can see it.
Can we?
Don't we need to ask them? Maybe
Arc'teryx. Maybe we'll give Arc'teryx a line and we'll see if we can see it. But yeah, that's cool. Drew Ruana, who for the last year or so has been crushing hard.
Yeah, and I read on that 8A article that he's studying like chemical engineering. Works hard, plays hard.
Awesome.
Actually. I'm moving on to some climbing news for the final roundup of the Munich European Champs.
There was a competition.
Last week, we got the chance to see for the first time the 2024 Paris Olympic format for sport climbing. The combined final featured the top 8 athletes from the previous individual boulder and lead competitions. For the women, we saw a thrilling boulder round. With no surprise, Janja Gambret topped the leaderboard going into the lead with 99.9 points, just missing out on a flash. Crowd favorite Anna Moyle followed in second and tied with the same score as Mia Krampel. In the lead round, we quickly saw some tops from Jessie Pilz and Mia Krampel. In order to win, Janja didn't even need to top, but she did anyway, coming away with a total of 199.90 points and another gold medal. For the men, Adam Ondra dominated the boulder round, but the young French climbers Sam Avezou and Mejdi Schalk followed just a couple of attempts apart. Jakob Schubert tied with Mejdi, but saw him coming into the lead round just in 4th place. The men's lead route was a quick challenge, with Philipp Schenk setting a pretty high point with 48 plus points. And Adam Ondra came out last and actually got the same result, 48 plus. It wasn't enough because Jakob Schubert by then put in a spectacular performance, touching the last hold and swinging out to get 49 plus points and the win, followed by Adam Ondra and Alberto Gines Lopez, who up until now had a troubling comp season. So that was the first time that we saw the combined format in action. So new scoring system for the boulders, for the lead.
Yeah.
But it was nice, like the graphics were really well done. So you could really see where, like how they were getting the points and stuff like that.
Okay.
And actually, Janja took a pretty bad fall on that one boulder she didn't flash.
Right.
And yeah, but then she seemed fine. But like, it was like, you know, definitely a moment of uncertainty of like, ooh.
Right, okay.
Ooh.
But she came through.
She came through. And yeah, last week we tried to guess the winners and stuff.
Sure. You guessed correctly the woman.
Did I? Well, yes.
Although you wouldn't even say her name.
I wouldn't say
And
her
for the
name.
men's, you guessed Adam.
Yes, second place.
But you guessed Jakob You guessed.
Yes, they swapped
Yeah,
around.
so you're pretty close.
Pretty close.
Who was your third? Do you remember?
No, I honestly.
I was way off.
Were you?
I was
no.
Meji Shark.
You said Jesse.
I said Meji Shark up first, who didn't come, and then Sam Avavizu, I can't remember his name, coming in third, with Adam Ondra coming in second. So I got Adam Ondra right.
Yes. Ooh, you got Adam Ondra right.
I got Adam Ondra right. So 1 out of 3. And then my women's, I think I was way off.
Oh, Jesse was in third. I think that's what you.
I actually I got them all right. I said
them all.
Hannah Muel in first,
But she
Janja in
didn't.
second, and Jesse in third.
So you got Jesse, and that's it.
But then the other two were switched around.
No, Anna did well in the boulder, but not so well in the lead.
Right, okay.
So
Sorry, my bad. Okay.
Okay.
So it turns out you got to be a good lead climber to place well.
Is that a conclusion? It seems like it. I think it is. It was the first time though that we saw this format in action. So maybe it was
True.
just these routes and boulders.
Yeah.
They did separate quite well, but who knows? But it looks like you can really make it up in the lead.
Yeah. Well, kind of like with the Olympic format, if you did well in the speed, that really set you up.
Yeah.
And whereas this, it feels like it maybe
You can make more up.
You can make more up in the lead. Okay,
Cool.
next up, Norway. Seb.
Bouin. Oh, it's my news story. Well, I wanted to have it like a colloquial chit-chat story because he basically just wrote a post and gave his opinion and gave 3 options on the grading of this route. And there's a lot of back and forth. It's definitely like a diary entry type style of post where we get an insight into what he was thinking on grading the routes. But he went for option 2 and kind of downgraded, possibly, change the first 9B plus in the world.
Should we just do a quick voiceover and like give people the 3 options, then we'll come back and discuss it?
Cool. Option 1, change and Nordic Marathon are both soft 9B plus and move normal 9B plus. Option 2, change and Nordic Marathon are 9B / plus and move is actually 9B plus. Option 3, change and Nordic Marathon are 9B and move 9B / plus. I will choose option 2.
So he's gone for option 2. Was move...
He's gone from option 2, yes.
I've got a couple of questions. Hopefully you can answer them, Teresa.
Hopefully. I'm sure if I can't, people in the comments will, and please do.
So change was originally the world's first 9B
B+.
plus, and he's
Yes.
he's effectively downgraded it to 9B / plus.
Proposed, because he was very on the fence about it, in the sense that he was like, well, more people are going to come by and repeat this route. So.
Yeah, so it's proposing, which I think is fine. Is it Nordic Plumber?
Nordic Marathon.
Nordic Marathon
This is
is...
the latest one he did, the super long one of
And
like
that's the
100.
first ascent, and he's saying 9B,
Yes.
9B / plus.
Yes, but I feel he really likes that grade.
He does like that grade, doesn't he?
Yes.
Doesn't like 9B plus.
No. Exactly.
And then Move, which was originally a 9B by Adam Ondra.
/ plus.
It was originally a 9B / plus.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's confirming that grade.
But he's upgrading it to 9B plus because he thinks move is harder than the other 2.
Wow, that is interesting.
It's kind of moving things around, which technically, in history then, La Dura Dura would be the first 9B+. Still first ascent by Alamandra, but just in Spain.
So have you been doing your history? Have you been like going looking back at all the dates of all the different first ascents of 9B pluses
It's been really
and 9Bs?
fun, yes. But yeah, I mean, just Seb doing his thing of 9B/pluses.
You could
I
argue.
wish we had a definite answer though.
So that technically, does that mean that he has done a 9B plus,
Yes.
which is what move?
Move.
Okay, which he's upgraded.
Oh.
It's very interesting. There's a lot of chat about the knee bar situation as well.
Yeah, but I don't know, his arguments were pretty fair in the sense that, you know, now everybody uses knee pads. Like,
Yeah, of all the
things are also meant to progress.
So just for people that don't know about the knee pad argument, he's arguing that because he's using a knee pad, because everybody uses knee pads, that kind of brings the grade down a little bit.
There is one quote of him I actually wrote here, and he says, "Change is still really exhausting without knee pads." So
Okay.
with or without. Plus, if you actually do try it without, I guess like Adam Ondra did, he had like long shorts and your skin toughens up. Not as much as a knee pad, but
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
It's,
Very interesting in the world of sport climbing this week. What's next?
a 9A roundup.
9A roundup. 8A.nu has reported that Lucas Saga has done Cabane au Canada 9A in Raoul. The 17-year-old French climber did it in 2 tries after having done La Cabane au Pachetti. The 2 routes share the first 5 draws. Italian climber Stefano Carnati has made an ascent of La Moustache qui Fâche in Entregueuse near Montpellier. Stefano has previously done 4 9A pluses, including bibliography at Seus. Alex Rowe, who's been in Norway with Seb Bouin, has made an ascent of Change Part 1 9A+. The Swiss climber has previously done 3 9As. And finally, Angie Scarth Johnson has continued her great form in Spain by making an ascent of Pornography. Not much info yet, but as she says on Instagram, more about my journey and thoughts on Pornography soon. So it's a rather unfortunate name, Pornography.
But it is the first female ascent, I think.
There you go.
It is?
Amazing.
Was anybody else trying it? It's seen a lot of ascents, but FFA.
Is that a sexist name? No. Why
Was
would it be a sexist name, Hugo? I don't know. I'm just asking the question. I'm just answering the question as well.
Who cares also?
Who cares? I mean, who cares? Some people care. It's just pornography. Who cares?
But it's in French. So aren't you meant to say it
I mean,
differently?
apparently that is the best type of pornography. French. Next up, we've got the 9B roundup.
Yeah, but there are no 9Bs.
Ooh,
So
but are there not? Are there? Have we put the said ones yet? Roll the intro.
we have to adjust Seb One's counter because he wants it to be adjusted, basically.
Yeah, so at the moment he's on 5, 2, 3, 4.
12.
He's on
According
12.
to Tyler, because Tyler also wrote the comment of the week.
Because Tyler's the man.
Tyler is the man. So, well, we have to amend change that he didn't climb. Did he climb it this year? Yes. That was the news from last week. So we have to amend that to 9B/plus, which is too much maths. 3 points and a half.
3.5.
So instead of a 4, 3.5.
3.5, yeah.
And then Movie's done it another time, so it doesn't matter for this year. Oh, and then Nordic Marathon stays the same. And for that one, we already gave him 3.5, right?
Which is a 3. I've got a 3 here.
We only have a 3 for that one?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're harsh.
Maybe it's 3 for the 9B/plus.
Yeah, but I feel that means half a point.
Okay, I'll add half a point on the other
No,
one.
what do people think out there? Are we doing half points? Maybe we decided in another episode we weren't.
Okay, fine, whatever. 9B counter, done. All right, next up we've got shop stuff.
Shop stuff.
The interesting thing about shop stuff this week is that the stock is very good in training.
Training gear.
So our fingerboards are, there's a lot of fingerboards basically.
Oh, okay. And chalk, because they go hand in hand. And brushes.
They go finger and finger. Yeah, but basically we've got a lot of stock of fingerboards. So if you want a fingerboard, hangboard, or whatever you want to call them, get onto the EpicTV shop now because we've got so many. It's ridiculous. But what we do have, which people do like, is the
Beastmaker.
Very good. Both of those are in stock. But if you
1000
don't,
and 2000.
Exactly. Yeah. If you want something else, then there's lots of other options. What's your favorite?
Oh, the one from, what are they called? Max Grip.
Oh, you like
the
that one, do you?
portable ones. Or the Owl round portable. I would just like a handy small portable fingerboard warm-up thing, honestly. That's what I'd be looking at on the EpicTV shop. And also September is around the corner.
That is true, exactly. So you want to get training for that. Mine was Stubai Craxel Board Classic. I quite like that. Anyway, next up, we've got some media, and we've got some very cool media from Climbing Daily this week. Is that not correct, Therese Corte?
That is very correct.
Very
correct. Because back in May, we went to the Petzl RocTrip.
Yes.
And, well, here's the first episode. Matt, so I've just been asked if we wanted to go canyoning. I mean, this looks fun and all, but we've never been canyoning. Do you want to go?
Yeah!
Yeah? They're gonna give us a wetsuit. What's canyoning?
Canyoning is just going down a river with ropes and stuff like jumping, sliding, and stuff like that. Yeah, we're not gonna die.
All right.
Going canyoning. Very excited by this. Like, climbing is great, but jumping into water off cliffs, so much better. You ready?
Yeah, I guess so. You're more ready than I am. Aren't you sweating?
I'm sweating quite a lot, yeah.
Oh.
Not the whole first episode, just a teaser.
A teaser of the first episode. But yes, go check out the whole episode. There will be a link down below. And yes, more episodes to come, more episodes, more Petzl funness.
I've seen a cut of the second episode where you are flirting outrageously with Alex Megos of all people.
I'm not flirting.
It's disgusting.
It's embarrassing.
Disgustingly brilliant.
It's
fantastic.
great for TV.
No, but I mean, you guys just have some kind of chemistry it's literally off the charts, the chemistry.
It's there, isn't it?
It's definitely there.
Did you see the compliment? We're just spoiling it.
Next week we'll tease it some more, but
basically, guys, watch episode 1 to, prepare for episode 2.
Exactly, because there's no flirting in episode 1, and that will prepare you for the barrage of flirting in episode 2. We're going to be talking about this for a long time. The climbing community is going to be talking about this for a long time.
Is it? I don't, it was just like 20 minutes of my life. We don't have to expand it.
But you'll never forget.
We'll never forget.
Right, comment of the week.
Thank God.
Can
your
I go
comment
first?
of the week? Yes.
I'm going to go comment of the week. I'm going to go straight into, where was it? I had it up. Sorry. Oh, these squares. Oh, no. Okay, so basically my one was from Tyler.
Oh, I picked the same one.
Okay, I'll go for a different one then.
No.
No, I'm going to do a different one. I'm going to go for Osayan Pari, who said, you missed Aidan Robbins doing Isle of Wonders. Sit down start.
Didn't we miss it again?
AC+. Apparently we missed it the last couple of weeks. I'm going to give a recommendation that people go and watch the latest UKC video. Because in that one, Rob the Wonder Greenwood gives a great rundown of the Isles of Wonder. And I don't think you need to go anywhere else. Just go and watch that video. It's called Aidan Roberts Climbs Britain's Hardest Boulder Problem, the tick list.
So we've missed Aidan Roberts.
We missed it, but UKC did it instead. And so instead of wasting your time doing it here, I'm going to say go and watch them. And subscribe to them as well, because they're very good.
More links down below.
Or just go and subscribe. We probably won't put the links.
So my comment is from Tyler. And just, the list of the 9B counter.
Because he deserves a shout out, because it's amazing work, Tyler.
He deserves a shout out. And also I feel he's going to copy paste this list until the end of the year.
With
and
little adjustments where it needs to.
Yes. I feel not that we're asking you to do it, but I feel it's going to happen.
Yeah, indeed.
He's on it.
Nice one, Tyler. You're a
Nice.
hero. Thank you.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.